Hey guys, it's YesFan001 here for part 2 of Let's Play Thrillville. Last time we did the tutorial missions and glitched the game out. You might want to watch part 1 to see exactly what happened. It was weird. Anyway, this time let's start on some more missions, shall we? Hire one of each staff type, train a mechanic. Okay, let's train a mechanic real quick because this one's real simple. Alright, we're going to train a mechanic. And we will have him maintain Sparkle Island. The mechanics are obviously the ones that, fix up your rides. Oh, no, I did not mean to hit that. Your controls are just move, undo, and place components. The first one is extremely easy. You'll very rarely actually manage to fully train your mechanics on your first attempt. Generally, it takes 2 plays or more to train a mechanic because it's very difficult usually to get the 5 stars, especially after the first park. Even here, I was actually a little bit slow, and that was my own fault. So let's just go ahead and finish this real quick. Where's it coming out of? Fortunately, in the first park, they give you all the parts in the exact order. Actually, they'll do that for the first, 2 or 3 parks, and then they'll start mixing it up on you. Alright. That was probably only 4 stars, but I don't care because he's fully trained now. Let's quit training. Okay, so, training day complete. Small maximum loan increase if you actually need a loan, which you will not need in the first park, but you will need it in some of the other parks, actually, which is, I guess, kind of cool that they added that in. What else do I want to do right now? Let's go ahead and play a game, because we haven't actually played a game yet. Tim Twinklefinger. What kind of name is that? Look, I'm sorry, but what kind of name is that? Twinklefinger? Okay, Sparkle Island. I'm not a big fan of this game, honestly. I don't really enjoy it or understand it. It's kind of odd. Basically, your goal is you go in and you shoot these things. You can't jump on them, that's instant death. And then you free the little birdies. I think we only get to play the first 3 levels in this, or maybe the first 5 levels. Because you usually have a limit on how many levels you can play in for challenges. Come here. And once you get them all, this super creepy thing with the super creepy music just comes down and tries to murder you. I do not understand that, because that's just kind of weird. And you get 5 lives for this, which is nice. This is a very easy game, fortunately, and I think this is the only time that you'll ever have to do this as a challenge. I could be wrong on that, but I think this is the only time you'll ever play Sparkle Island for a challenge. Which I'm glad about, because like I said, I don't really like this game and I find it to be very weird. Mainly with that weird thing that comes down at you from the corners after every round. Alright, level 3. Oh crap, now how am I supposed to get that without... Oh wow, I actually got him, okay. Never mind. And got him. And we're through. We got plenty of points there, and... Yeah, 2 more levels. Okay then, so it's 5 levels. Or it might only be 4 levels, I don't know. Guess we'll find out in a moment. Alright. Oh crap, what? Okay, that was a jerk move. It's not like it matters, though. We just need... I think the objective was actually to rescue a certain number of these little birdie things. And we'll get that, no problem. Got him. And 1 more. What are these enemies even supposed to be? They look like just balloons or something. Okay, this is the last level we play for this game. That's awesome. And this level's a little bit more strangely laid out. I have played this game a little bit further through, and it gets to be kind of weird, or not even weird, just actually a little more, quite a bit challenging later on. Alright, so there's still 1 more. We're not even going to go after the treasure thingies because we don't need them. Well, actually, we're going to get the diamond here in a second. If I could stop messing up, I mean, really. Oh, crap, actually. Okay, you see what I mean? This thing will literally spawn, right on top of you. Which is kind of messed up. But I had to do that so I could go get the other birds down here. So yeah, that thing's kind of creepy. But we did it. 5 minutes in and we've completed the game. We saved 29. We only got 2 stars because we only played, 4 or 5 levels of it, so you couldn't get any more stars sometimes. Sparkle Island, complete. We're actually in one of the tunnels now. You can't sprint in the tunnels. These are actually used for letting the game load. That'll run us into a whole new area here, but we're going to worry about that a little bit later. We want to work on the missions. Is the golf course, is it here yet? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's play mini golf. I don't know how long this Let's Play is going to be. That's one thing I've been meaning to bring up for a moment. I don't know exactly how long this Let's Play is going to be. I don't think it's going to be all that long, though, because this isn't really that long of a game. I would expect probably close to 20-ish parts. It's not going to be that long of a game or that long of a project, which is why I'm planning to have a second project at least partially recorded by the time I go back to college. That was too light. Now that should have gone over. Alright, I'm going to have to get the timing back used to this because it takes me a while to get used to the timing of this mini game. The mini golf games are generally pretty easy and they're actually pretty fun. Ooh, that just barely went in. Yeah, I like the mini games though. Like most of the mini games in this game I do really like, golf being one of them. And yes, you can build your own custom mini golf courses. You'll have to do that a couple of times actually. And one thing I like to do is sometimes just build a course that's literally one gigantic hole. Okay, that's one thing I don't like about mini golf though, is that it'll commonly just bounce out even when it's not hard enough. But yeah, you'll have to build like your own course with, maybe it's like a skill rating of 60 or something. And you can even build a course that's literally just one massive long hole with a bunch of shortcuts on it. I sometimes do that just for fun. That would be a pretty big rip-off for a mini golf course. Okay, really? This is not going well. Is the Let's Play curse seriously already striking me in this first video? I don't know, maybe the glitchiness is going on because of the way I have my my PS2 set up, because it's really, really funny because I don't really have room right now on my cabinet area where I put my TV and my PS4 and my Wii. I don't really have room. So I've actually got my PS2 on like a little old stool out in front of the TV and in front of the whole area, which is kind of funny actually. I don't know why I never thought of doing this before, because this actually helps a lot. Although that is the ceremonial beer stool. That's where we put our beer at sometimes whenever we're doing drinking stuff. As in me and Payne and Nick. It's one... I don't know what the objective was for this. I'm assuming it was... I think it was like maybe get a -4 on this. So I think that's very much manageable, especially given that this is a par 4. Even with how badly I screwed up at the beginning. Because that was pretty funny though. Gotta admit, that was actually pretty funny. Alright, that's just mean. It bounced off that hump in just the wrong way. But we're in. Another eagle. Last hole. Through the windmill, they can't even get to the ball, which is actually really funny. But there is a hump in there. Can't believe that's a par 4. I mean, seriously, you really underestimate our skills here. Even my crappy skills. See, I still got a -8 even after all that. I did a lot better toward the end. Yeah, I know, I didn't deserve 5 stars for that. That was not a 5-star performance. But, hey, mini golf challenge complete. And it looks like that's going to put us in this area of the park, but I don't want to go here just yet. I want to go back to the first area for a moment, and I want to build a little bit more stuff in the first area. Event Horizon Challenge. Oh no, like Event Horizon is a really, really cool game that I do like, but it has some tough challenges, and it's actually the game that is the challenge right at the end that I've never been able to do. Alright, let's build some rides, or games. We still got the Star Sniper. I don't even remember what that one is. I don't even know if you ever play that one. We are going to build Shoot Zone. Shoot Zone is probably my second favorite, or one of my favorites, definitely. In this game, it's really, really fun. This is a pretty good game. Oh, okay, it got us a challenge. That's what I was thinking, actually. Shoot Zone is a really fun game, and they have a different version of it in each park, and like I said, it's one of my personal favorites, so I have no problem playing that one. Okay, so here, you're going to find the first item from this map. You have 6 of them on each park, like I said. fuel canisters on this map. You gotta find all 6 of them on each map to get a medal, which is generally quite easy. We got a ride up here. Let's build some stalls up here. Alright, what's our first stall? I didn't even see what that was. It's balloons, okay. Is there anything else that we need to build over in this area? No, there is not. Like I said, you want to build over that stuff, the like piles of dirt and trees and everything, because oftentimes it'll reveal items. Oh wow, we actually got another challenge for that. I usually like to have like one section of each third of the park with like dedicated to selling stuff, and then the other build sections dedicated to other stuff. Ice cream! Ice cream! Who doesn't love ice cream? Actually, I'm sure there are people that don't love ice cream, not just people that are lactose intolerant. Anyway, I feel so sorry for people that are lactose intolerant. I mean, that sucks, guys. I feel really sorry for you because, I mean, no milk, no ice cream. God, I could not handle that. Joys of ice cream. Let's go ahead and build the restrooms here, because there are no bathrooms like at all in the park yet. Oh, oops. Okay, let's build that there. I build them in kind of a weird alignment, but you have to make sure that they can all fit in the first place, which can be a little tougher. Let's build our hat stall, and that'll be it for this area. Okay, so now we can make a little money off of that stuff. No, you don't charge people to go to the restroom, fortunately. Which that would be very cruel if a place actually does that. Oh wow, we've already completed the park, guys. Less than 2 videos in. Yeah, the first park unlocks the second park extremely fast. They don't go that fast at all in the later parks, so don't worry. What can we build here that won't, Ooh, that is really cool. I would like that in this section of the park, please. Of course it's not going to fit, but... Oh, wow, it fits just barely. Okay. We'll take that, definitely. Nice. Did the other fuel tank pop out from here, or is it somewhere else? I guess it must be somewhere else. Oh, hold on a second. There's dirt piles back here. Or it could be near one of the tunnels. That's also a possibility. Let's build another bathroom here, as I don't want people to be complaining about not having access to the bathrooms. Or I may just get rid of that if that does not reveal the item, which it did not. Well, we'll just leave it there for now. Where is that other item at, actually? I think sometimes maybe they glitch out and don't appear for a moment, so that's what I'm assuming probably happened. Or, actually, see if it's right here. No, Or sometimes they're right out in the middle of the path, and I do need to check that to see if that's where it might be at. Don't worry, we're going to get around to starting to build our coasters probably either later this video or next video. This is a good song, actually. Okay, since I did not find the other one for some unknown reason, let's pick up the money. You're going to want to be careful because these tunnels have a tendency to freeze the game, I guess, while it's loading. That's why you want to save fairly often while playing this game. Okay, so now we're in this section of the park. What can we find in this area? The Thrillville, I think is what it's called. We've got something here. Is that Event Horizon? And I just want to look around a little bit and see what all we got. So this first park actually does come pretty heavily completed already. The later parks will never have this much stuff already in them, but I mean, this is the tutorial park. It's just getting you used to playing the game and, you know, having fun. There's another tank, or a fuel canister. Oh, wow, there's the other one here. Okay. That was easy. 3. We've got one coaster over here. Let's build either a carnival ride or... Yeah, I think I'll build the Pole Star. This thing looks pretty cool. That's pretty cool looking. Now, let's go ahead and... How much time we got left? Okay, 10 minutes left. Alright. Let's build a roller coaster. But actually, let me first check and see if there are any missions to do with building a roller coaster in this park. Yeah. Oh, place a pre-build coaster with a top speed. Well, I guess we're not going to technically build one just yet. We can build one in the last area of the park, but we're going to place a pre-build with a speed of at least 20 miles an hour. How fast does this one go? 54 miles an hour. Okay, this will work. Or we could build this one, because this is new. Yeah, I'm going to build the new one. I think that would be nice. Build a new one. Alright, perfect. Fit perfectly. Let's ride it. Let's check this thing out. Like I said, I like riding the coasters and stuff. Ride the Solar Wind. Let's check it out. If anyone wants to ever suggest names for roller coasters and such, please feel free to put them in the comments. I will need help naming them if I ever decide to name them, because I don't always spend too much time on that. Let's go. I love roller coasters in real life. For those of you who don't actually know me, I love roller coasters. I love theme parks. So that's just a lot of fun for me. I got to ride Fury 325 because I live a couple hours from Carowinds, and even Clemson isn't that far from Carowinds. That was a lame coaster. That did not look like 50 miles an hour at all. Oh wow, we got a park value increase. Okay. Coaster Boaster. We'll find out what that is later. I see money back here. Money. It's always good. There's probably... No, wait, we already found the blueprints here, so there may not be anything else to find here except maybe more money. Which we'll look around. Let's try out this coaster real quick. Starcatcher. So yeah, like I said though, especially starting with the second park, you're going to have to really build most of it yourself, which is good. They're just trying to get you sort of accustomed to the game in this park and help you out a lot with a lot of the coasters and everything. So that is kind of nice that they sort of walk you into the game like that. And for those of you who wonder, I have played Thrillville Off the Rails, the Wii game, the sequel. I was never that big a fan of it. I think I actually sold it eventually. It wasn't really one of my favorites. This one's still, though, one of my personal favorites from when I was younger and even to this day, because it's pretty fun, I think. Okay, so we've actually got 15 gold medals right now. Build a coaster from scratch. Well, we'll do that a little bit later. We could play Shoot Zone, but that takes a while. Event Horizon's going to take a while. Auto Sprint's pretty quick. Make friends. Actually, you know what? Let's do some social stuff, because we haven't done any social interaction in this video. Gloria Gray, hello.
Don't hate me, but...
Oh, she's not one of the very attractive ones. I'm the park manager.
You need a partner. I want to help.
I think anyone would. Who wouldn't want to run a freaking theme park, especially one that's, you know, successful? Okay, let's find out what she likes.
Wow.
Okay, she likes animals, that's good. Let's see if she likes science.
Oh, yeah.
She likes science, okay, that actually makes this fairly easy. She likes science and animals. There's science. Oh, there was an animal thing, right.
Giraffes can clean their own ears with their...
Can they clean mine?
That's just kind of odd.
Because they're not...
Those are the coolest...
And then the ones with those symbols are just ones where you can compliment the person. Some of them are so freaking awkward.
Cool. Eating sushi has helped me realize that my dad's not.
Okay, so I guess she likes food as well.
But I have a...
Some of them are really, really easy to make happy. Some of them are not so easy. Some of them might only have one or two interests. Okay, so she's happy now. Excellent. Tunnel of Love. That's going to be revolving around getting people relationships. Let's go ahead and build some stalls up here, though. Actually, I'm probably going to move this Saucer Sumo back a little bit, because that's kind of in an odd place. Let's move this, because that's not in the best place. Sort of awkwardly out in the middle. Let's move it back a little bit. There we go. Now we got more room for everything else. And I just want to look around just in case there is any more money and stuff that we can collect. We got a fizzy drink stall. Let's go ahead and build a coffee stall. I know, I don't say coffee the same as people from up north in the United States. We had one girl on our hall that we were all sort of friends with that said it in a real northern accent that we always thought was really funny. Then again, we also joked with my roommate sometimes about how southern his accent was, because his was actually really southern. Mine is mildly southern. If you don't live in the U.S., this really doesn't even apply to you at all. And I know I have fans outside of the U.S., so sorry for you people, because this doesn't really apply to you. Let's get a balloon stall. Gotta be making some money somehow. Let's put that up, and yes, you can use all of these stalls and everything. It doesn't usually do much anything, but like if you use the balloon or the hat stall, it'll give you a balloon or a hat, which is actually pretty cool. And there's like a different one for each section of each park, even though a lot of them are actually pretty similar. Okay, so we still need to put some bathrooms in, but everything else in this section of the park looks pretty good. Let's put in a bathroom. I'm not going to fully develop that other part just yet. And now I have one last thing I want to do in this video, just in this last couple of minutes, so this is going to be kind of a longer video. We need to hire people, but first, this is more of a test, something I need to test for myself. We're going to play a minigame here. We're going to do the dance training, the entertainer training. This is something I need to test for the music to see what we're going to be dealing with copyright. So it's something I need to check to be sure. Basically, it's a version of Dance Dance Revolution, and what the? It's like my controller isn't picking up. What the? Okay, that's weird. Like my controller literally stopped working. So basically, okay, this is weird. Like for some reason, something is wrong with my controller. I don't know. Is it the wiring? No, it shouldn't be. I wonder if this controller's starting to die on me, maybe. I guess that's a possibility. I'm gonna switch to my other controller for future videos because something's wrong with this one. It's not picking up right. Because this is really easy because it's just literally hitting the X button. It's only the X button and only the 4 main directions and no chains or anything. But yeah, this minigame it's very easy in the early parts, but this one gets to be really, really difficult. Yeah, it's not picking up just right. Well, that's not good. Alright, I'm going to swap controllers after this because that should not have happened like that. That was bad. And like they do a different song for each section of each park, so keep that in mind. I'll let the rest of her get trained normally. So while I figure out what might be wrong with my controller, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.